StoryMakers. We're back for another episode of Making Moments with StoryMakers. We've been learning a lot about how to improve as story makers, writers and storytellers, even makers, by using all of our STEAM skills, right? And we've been working with plastic materials this week. Well, today we are really going to be looking at a new material, which is plastic. And we saw a lot of this probably around the Easter time, but these are some great cellophane wrap is what they call it, but it's really translucent and you can see light coming through it, and it's all different colors. I have orange and green, and if you don't have those plastic materials, some things that might be great as well is I keep all of my snack bags in Ziploc bags, and a lot of those come in different colors too. I have blue and green and even clear, and if we have clear, we can add colors and markers to that as well. But always there's a little colors on the zip part. So those are great plastic materials that you can find easily around your home to make something today. Now our challenge, just like every day, is going to help us be stronger writers. And so here it is. How can you imagine making a setting that shows the passage of time with this plastic material or other plastic materials that you will find? Now, if you remember, a couple days ago, I showed you the story, The Paperboy, right? And at the beginning, we learned that the lead, one way, is to tell the time of day. Like the mornings of the paperboy are still dark. So we know that he wakes up very early in the morning. But what a great strategy is for you to improve your stories that you tell and that you write is to show passage of time. So if we zoom through the story a little bit, I want to show you how this author, Dave Pilkey, shows the passage of time. One thing you can notice is in the illustrations that you can notice that the sky is changing. But also, when we're as writers, we need to also show passage of time through our words. Now, here's a great one. We can definitely tell the passage of time from the very beginning of the story, right? When it was really dark and the moon was still out, to now, what do we notice? What do we notice? You're right. The sun is coming up and the shades of the colors in the sky are different because the sun rays are shining through, right? And it says, but little by little, the world around them wakes up. The stars and the moon fade away and the skies become orange and pink. So we can notice that as the paperboy has been riding his bike in the story and delivering papers, that's what the story's about, that by the time he gets home, guess what? We're noticing that time has changed in the illustrations and also with the words, because we can say that now he's back home and morning is here and he's pulling the shades down because he's going back to bed while everyone else is waking up. So I'm going to try that today because passage of time is a great way for us to add details in our story and really make the setting change. So let's see, if I started out, if I had Bernie my bear, right? If I had Bernie my bear and he woke up very early in the morning, he wakes up when the sun starts to shine, and I can use these different materials here. Let's think of one way I can show passage of time. Well, maybe I can change the color just like Dave Pilkey did with his, okay? So then I could say, oh, as the day went by, did you see how I did it? As the day went by, the sun shined brightly and a blue sky was all throughout the day, okay? Let's see, I can try something else, okay? So I could start out going, early one morning. Let me take this. And that's too big of a piece, so I might want to change that shape. Yeah, let me change the shape. And I'll make it like a sky, maybe a long rectangle, so I'm going to put it in a sky. And a collage might be good here, so I might want to tape that there. Early one morning, Bernie woke to a beautiful sunrise. But as the day went on, it got cloudy and stormy, and I wonder if I can mix some of those materials. What if I added these together and crumpled them up and made big storm clouds because it's changing into like a deep purple. and I can put that there. Huh, that could be an idea, right? So early one morning, Bernie awoke to a sunrise. Later in the afternoon, the clouds rolled in and it became stormy in the afternoon. Did you see how I showed passage of time with my making and also my words? I described the time of day at the beginning, but when I changed and said later that afternoon, I'm using a transition to tell my readers that time is changing. So I want you to work with these materials today, and I want you to try out those transition words and your making materials to show passage of time. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.